Welcome in, everyone. My name is Alyssa Luce, and I'm so happy you're here today. This is the official launch party of Planned Parenthood, and if you guys are watching, you are in for a treat. We are introducing the new natural health community called Planned Parenthood, and I have some of my amazing partners here backstage to bring you all the gems and all the love today. And we just want to share with you guys how amazing this opportunity is. Before we go any further, I just want to give a shout out to our founding members. We have a total of 6 founding members today as of right now, but the goal is to get it to even more. And if you guys stay live watching us all the way through, you'll have a chance to become a founding member at an amazing price. So big shout out to our first Sprout member, Susan. And if you guys are wondering what are with these names, you're going to learn throughout this live. And shout out to our seedling members, Lisa, Bere, Dominique, Sarah, and Leslie. We want to thank our founding members for trusting us, for giving us a shot to bring you guys a new perspective on how your health can be improved when you have community, when you have guidance by people who have been where you are and have success in their health. Yes, we're so excited you're here too, Lala. So if you guys are ready, we're going to go over some of our very important information. And welcome to Planned Parenthood. All right, so we want to talk about what is Planned Parenthood. As I mentioned already, it is a natural health club. We really want to empower women to transform their lives, and we also want to emphasize the importance of holistic wellness, spiritual growth, and the power of coming together as a community. Each of our members are very much leaders in the household. They want to take care of their family's well-being. They want to have meaningful connections with like-minded people. And they really are doing this to have a lasting legacy for their children, their families. They understand the importance of the work really does start from within. So I want to give a shout out to Juice for watching on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you guys are new to Planned Parenthood, don't worry. We're going to go over everything you need to know. We really do want to emphasize the importance of education, working together, and bringing light into the other opportunities and different options available when it comes to our health. There's a balance that needs to be had in this current society, and we have the awareness to fix it when we come together, right? So we don't have to stay in sickness and suffering. We understand that this is the time that if we want to have health for ourselves and our families, we need to take action and really push to change these things. So our mission is the following. Planned Parenthood empowers women to nurture their well-being, create thriving families, and build a legacy of health, prosperity, and unity through holistic wellness and community support. Now, my name is Alyssa Luce, and I'm the founder of Planned Parenthood, but I could not do this alone. I have some amazing partners who are waiting backstage to introduce themselves and tell you a little bit more about who they are, why they're partners, and the importance of holistic wellness and the importance of doing the work for yourself first. So about 3 years ago from today, this is currently being recorded on January 30th, 2025, and we're going to get into the importance of that date really soon. I became plant-based, and it really started because I was told I would have to take medication for the rest of my life. And I got into this story a couple of times, so you can definitely find more information on our YouTube, Conscious Planned Parenthood. But I knew that I didn't want to stay taking medication. And I knew that if I wanted to have a family someday, that I would have to change my health first because I couldn't pass on sickness to my children. And most importantly, I understood that I do want to have a family someday. And if my DNA is messed up, contaminated, then what would possibly happen to my kids? I didn't even want to think about that possibility. I just wanted to take action right away and make sure that I am being as healthy as I possibly can. That way, I know I will have healthy children in the future, and their children will be healthy, because it really does start with me. And each of our partners truly understand that vision and importance. And I'm going to get them to talk a little bit more about their own journeys and how they have had amazing success in their wellness journey. But I want to go over our vision really quickly. The vision for Planned Parenthood is to restore harmony by guiding women to co-create a thriving world rooted in health, abundance, and love, leaving a legacy of prosperity for future generations. This is powerful because, as I've mentioned so many times, and you're going to hear all of our partners mention, the work really does go beyond ourselves. It starts from within, but at the end of the day, it is for your children, for your community, for your family, for your loved ones, people that you don't even know. It really does impact the world around you. Think about how good it feels to just walk down the street and smile at somebody and change their entire day. If you felt bad, if you were broke, if you were miserable, you wouldn't walk around smiling. But because you do the work and you do everything to feel good, you're able to walk around, smile at other people, and change their day. Even something so small can be extremely impactful. And before I introduce some of our partners, I do want to really quickly go over our values and model. So our values include unity, empowerment, holistic wellness, sustainability, legacy, and compassion. We're going to get a little bit more into what all these things truly mean to us, but I do want to finish off with our motto: nurture the roots and grow the future. That is how we create lasting change. And enough from me, but I do want to introduce our first partner of the evening, Miss Joy of City John Living. So if you guys are watching live, give her some love. We're going to bring her up stage and say welcome in, Joy.
Peace, everyone. It's so great to be here with all of you. I am so excited. Can y'all feel how excited I am?
Yes.
Okay, all right, because I am so excited right now. Alyssa, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for this platform and this chance for us to come together and grow, not only as individuals, but also in community. Being held in community, y'all, is so important. So as Alyssa said, hi, I'm Joy, founder of City John Living, and I am a holistic wellness practitioner and educator who focuses on really teaching the basics of what holistic wellness is. I am also a human design specialist. If you have not yet heard of human design, don't even worry about it. I got you covered. We're going to go into the basics, and we're going to get into how human design as an assessment and personality tool can support us with learning who we really are, instead of accepting the messages of what society told us that we should be. It helps us to get deeper into our energy, into our emotional self, into how we communicate and everything like that. It supports, listen, when I found human design, it really helped me to get healthier because I was aligned with my internal energy. When it comes to parenting and caregiving, a lot of times we see children and from a lens of we see children the way that we have been conditioned kind of to see ourselves. And human design is a way for us to kind of peel back those layers and get really deep into deconditioning from those limiting beliefs so that we can support not only ourselves, but our children with a sturdy, holistic, and emotional foundation. Why Planned Parenthood for me? It's just such an aligned opportunity for me to share this wisdom, to share this gift of human design and bring this in a real way to mothers, caregivers, teachers, women, anyone who was interested in learning this perspective. I used to be a classroom educator, and I did that for many, many years, and I loved it. But I realized that there was some misalignment in the system of schooling, traditional schooling. It flows with the system. And that system just wasn't aligned holistically with my values. It was made way too much focused on test scores and like the rigmarole of, y'all know, y'all, a lot of us, we've been to school before, so we know how that system works. And so I left in order to figure out how to create holistic wellness offerings for mothers, teachers, caregivers, and so that we can support our families. So when the opportunity came around to partner up with Planned Parenthood, it was an absolute no-brainer. And I'm so excited to bring this work to the community. I know it's going to benefit all of us. I'm learning as well along with all of you, and I'm just excited to get down in it and get started. That's it, and that's all.
Yes, so welcome in, Joy. So before we continue, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. And we also discussed the significance of today, right? So some of the important things to note is that everything around you is not accidental. It's not coincidence. It is created on purpose. It is something that is designed to show you what you've been thinking about lately. And if you're here watching live with us, I see the 6 of you that are on here live. You go. And I want to also give a shout out to my friend Sarah watching from Puerto Rico. You guys have been thinking the perfect thoughts to bring you into alignment with this current launch party. And we're bringing a new natural health community to you guys on January 30th of 2025. So Joy actually took the liberty and initiative of looking up the significance of the date, the day of the week, today is a Thursday, as well as the month. And she's going to share with you guys the card she actually pulled about today's event. And you guys might have your mind blown because mine was blown and I honestly wanted to cry. So go ahead, Joy.
So did I. Oh my goodness. So let's set the stage first and talk about the energy of it all and why it matters. All right. Everything is energy, right? So the timing of this launch is divinely aligned with planetary energies and seasonal energies at play at this time. And I feel like we talked about, a date and planning it at this day, but I don't know if we really knew at that time how aligned it was. So let's just talk about that. Just as we nurture children and communities and ourselves, we're also nurturing legacies. We're healing generational wounds. We're strengthening our foundation through holistic wellness and spiritual development. And the energy of today, as well as the months and the planets, support us in different ways, guiding how we move forward in this work. So it is an influence, whether we are aware of it or not. So just a little bit about the energy of today, today's date, January 30th, 2025. So from a numerology perspective, what we're going to do is break that number down into a single digit. So we're going to do some math. All right, we're going to add 1 plus 30 plus 2025. And when we get that number, we end up getting number 13. And you add those two numbers, it goes to a single digit, which is 4. Now, the number 4 represents building, stability, structure, and groundedness. So, think of a home, right, that has 4 walls, providing security and a strong foundation, just as we are doing with this work. The other part about today is the actual day being Thursday. And from a planetary perspective, Thursday is ruled and influenced by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of growth, expansion, abundance, and wisdom. So it's like the perfect day for launching something that's meant to grow and thrive over time. We also are right in the new moon, right? We just had a new moon in Aquarius, and a new moon is a great time for new beginnings. It's a great time to start new projects, to set intentions, plant seeds. Come on, Planned Parenthood, planting seeds for what we want to grow. Right now, the moon is at its lowest energy. So it mirrors for us a time for rest, self-care, and reflection before we fully step into action. So this is a great time for us to be doing this with both the sun and moon in Aquarius. This energy is amplifying our focus on community, innovation, and collective healing. So many energetic themes that are giving us just more synchronistic confirmations, letting us know that we're in the right place at the right time. When we started to really focus on the planning of this, we were deep in Capricorn season, right? And that is the themes of Capricorn, y'all know: work ethic, discipline, structure, all right? And so it's helping us to build those foundations, perfect for launching a movement that's about longevity and legacy. We're planting seeds today that'll grow over time. And Capricorn reminds us that patience, care, and consistency lead to lasting change. We just got into Aquarius season, I guess a few days ago. And that energy is community, innovation, rebellion, thinking outside the box, okay? And connecting to our work here. Planned Parenthood is more about an individual healing. It's also about collective transformation. All right. It's we're here in this energy reminding us that we're stronger together, and that our healing work on an individual level is going to ripple through our families and our communities. I also want to talk about the card, right, Alyssa? The card that I pulled today.
Yes. So as she grabs her card, I just want to acknowledge everybody in the chat. They're saying congratulations for your affiliate anniversary. Okay. We also have a friend here that's joined us who said I was actually born on a Thursday. So now you know a little bit more about the significance of the day you were born. And this is what Planned Parenthood wants to bring all of our members. We want to definitely let everybody know the importance of taking in your outside circumstances and seeing what signs the universe is trying to give you and what you can do to grow and be better, right? So go ahead and give us that oracle card.
That's right. Just piggybacking off of what you just said too, Alyssa, about how everyone is here. Even if you didn't plan to be here today, you are in a frequency that brought you here at this moment, at this time. So let's get into this card, y'all. Oh, it's beautiful. So I use the oracle deck that I use for this is called the Rose Oracle. First, let me show y'all though. Okay, can y'all just see? Is it in the camera? All right. So here's the card. It's called the Temple of the Rose. And at the bottom, it says ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. Okay. And I'm going to read directly from the book because, listen, it's so aligned for what we're doing in this work. Okay. For millennia, feminine power, expression, and wisdom have been suppressed. As a result, the feminine has been silenced, dismissed, and disrespected. We've become disconnected from the earth, the mother, and have stopped revering our elders. But times are finally changing, and we're all part of this change. Every time we honor our body, express our wisdom, share our voice, and connect with our sensuality, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we call back our power, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we come together in circle, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we honor our cyclic nature and the cycles of nature, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Regardless of which gender you identify with, if any, this is a card of calling back your power. It's a card of expressing your truth no matter what it is. It's a card of sharing your soul's voice and singing the song that you came here to sing. This is a card of activation. It's a call to action, and it's a remembrance. You are the child of the ancient goddess. As you express yourself, you express for all who could not. As you reclaim your power, you do so for those who cannot. Each shackle you break through, you free those who are yet to come. Share your voice, sing your song, dance your dance, reclaim your power. This is what you came for. And the question at the bottom is asking, how are you being called to call back your power, express your truth, or honor the cyclic nature within? Thanks,
Ooh,
Alyssa.
that is powerful.
So
So
powerful.
I want everyone to take advantage of this opportunity right now. If you're in a quiet place, if you're not, we're just going to do a quick breath work exercise. I'm going to bring up some of our other partners to the screen, and then we'll continue with our intros right after. So I'm going to bring on Brianna and Aku, and my beautiful partner Aku is going to lead this quick breath work exercise for us all here. And I also want to give a shout out to Angela. She said, reclaiming your power. So let's participate in this breathwork exercise together, guys, and really take advantage of what's happening right now.
Hi everyone. Take your left hand, put it on your chest, touch that heart chakra, and take your right hand and put it on your pineal gland. While you close your eyes or just sit in a comfortable position, we are going to breathe in and out. When you breathe in, think about something positive, something that you want to bring into your life in this season, something that you want to use to break generational curses and build generational wealth. When you breathe out, think about a curse, a generational curse, or something in your life that's not serving you that you want to let go of. Let's go. Let's breathe for one. Let's go for two. And let's go for three. Bring yourself back. Breath means life. Spirituality means breath. We just brought a lot of life into ourselves. Let's continue, Travis.
Amen. Thank you, Aku. So Sarah actually said this was amazing. And before we continue, if you guys are interested in connecting with Joy, I do want to give her an opportunity to say where you could find her at. If you want to work with her directly on human design, learning more about your own personal strengths and how you can operate better in this world.
Absolutely, family. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all can find me, of course, go to the website, cityjohn.com. You can also send me an email, info@cityjohn.com. And you can find me on my social media pages at cityjohnliving. That's on TikTok and Instagram. I love y'all.
Thank you so much, Joy. So guys, if you have any questions, definitely leave your questions in the comments below, and our partners will be more than happy to share a little bit more of their insight and knowledge. Now, we're going to continue with the partner introductions, but I do want to give a shout out to our members once again. Huge shout out to our seedling members. They're actually our founding members. So they are first to join Plant Parenthood. They took initiative. They know that they want health and success for their families. Huge shout out to Lisa, Bere, Dominique, Sarah, and Leslie. And our number one Sprout member, if you guys want to know a little bit more about the memberships, stay watching live, but give a huge shout out and show some love to Susan in the comments. She took initiative and she became a Sprout member right away. Now, to continue our introductions, I want to bring to the stage Brianna. She is a great friend of mine, very loving soul, and I hope you guys love her as much as I do. Welcome in, Brianna. Look at that beautiful smile, girl.
Hi, everybody. I love you all so much already. Bless your hearts. So thank you for joining us today for our launch party. I'm so excited to introduce myself. Again, my name is Brianna Sproul. I am here as one of our instructors, and I am just so lovely to be here tonight. So my background comes from being a hair artist, number one, and I decided to take my journey on practicing Reiki, just because of its embodied with the crown chakra and the whole body, as far as releasing any negative energy, or if you want to provide yourself with calmness and ease. And you can come to me because, one, I am a hairstylist and I love to do what I do. So I want to say why we picked Planned Parenthood is because we all support each other, love each other unconditionally, and provide support for one another. No judgment zone here. And we also practice on health and wellness as far as what we consume with our temple, knowing that we must provide our body with health unconditionally, number one. And to also practice on other healing journeys, as far as whatever you feel as though that is welcoming to your spirit as the time goes by, as your growth with us. So I do mostly hair art, and I practice on eating healthy. I want to provide more, you know, let's see, because I like to work in the kitchen too. So I want to be able to provide little vegan snacks and desserts, and also, nutrients as far as like sea moss, things of that nature, fed grass juices, vegetables, fruits, all those types of things. I'm also studying what types of herbs we should consume as well, as far as with the iron in the blood, keeping everything aligned with our temple, because it is sacred to us and we want to be here as long as we want to be here. So I just want to say, why Planned Parenthood? Sorry. So Planned Parenthood, we all are collectively as one, and we want to be able to support one another again with any holistic practices, any health and wellness, vegan recipes, how we all, I think we're going to start doing events in the future, so we get to align ourselves in a human state, all alignment in one area. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful establishment. And the community is fabulous as well. So thank you guys so much for letting me be here tonight. And I'm looking forward to meeting everybody individually. And if you want to reach me, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, all Brianna School. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brianna, for being here. We're so excited to have your presence, your love. We're going to do so much together. And yes, we are going to get into a little bit more details about the next upcoming events, how you can take advantage as a member, and all the perks that come with being a part of Planned Parenthood. All right. So I'm going to send her backstage, and I'm going to bring on our next partner, Aku, who led our lovely breath work. And if you guys are watching the recording, definitely leave a comment below, and we can always answer questions later on. You can also send us a message to any of our Instagrams that we have below. As you can see, mine is at Intentions of Light. That little white box is all of our social media, so you can always reach out to us personally. So welcome Aku to the stage. Show her so much love for being here, and we're going to let Aku introduce herself. You gotta unmute yourself, my love.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. I am so excited for this community. I am Aku Wellness. How did I get here? My journey started in 2019 with my mother having the biggest lump you will ever see in somebody's breast. I knew nothing about veganism or this lifestyle that we preach now. One thing I knew, though, I didn't want her to go into the route that, hi, City, the route that we are all used to, right, is take pills, go to chemo and all that. So I started doing research about what cancer truly was and what was causing it. And it led me to NIH, National Institute of Health. The first thing I found there was plant-based eaters are less likely to develop cancer. I was like, okay, whatever this plant-based lifestyle is, sign me up. I started doing more research, discovered Dr. Lila Africa, Dr. Sebi, and so many others. Put my mom on a plant-based lifestyle, and guys, after 2 months, her lump was completely gone. Drag my curiosity, right? Got on the journey, and here I am today for myself. I have remedied so many things for myself and for many, many, many people. Why Plants Parenthood? I mean, it's just so aligned. Everything is just so aligned with what I'm doing. The people that I am collaborating with, everything is aligned with them. I always say, alone we move stone, but together we move mountains. And I am ready to move mountain with other people that are here. I am ready to keep transforming lives with other people, and also focusing on what the next generation, right? My business name is actually Generational Wealth Makers. We are breaking generational curses and building generational wealth. And who it is better to do it with people that are aligned with you. So that's why I am here.
Thank you so much, Aku. It has been an honor to work with you, to know your story. And guys, Aku drops so much love for the community along with all of our other partners. And you guys are in for a treat if you become a partner, because the amount of knowledge and experience these beautiful women have would really, truly change your life. So I'm gonna bring the rest of our partners back up to stage, and we're just all gonna have a little conversation about our values and what the plan is with Planned Parenthood, right? What do we really want to do with the community? And I'm going to show you guys this little overview of what the plan is, right? So for our members, we want you guys to engage in difficult conversations, right? Talking about breast cancer, talking about illness within your families, talking about those bad habits we have, going and eating McDonald's, smoking, drinking every other weekend. These are things that are killing us, and these are the things that we're passing on to our children, whether we're doing it intentionally or unintentionally. And we want to raise awareness to the available solutions, how powerful breathwork is, how powerful meditation is, how powerful herbs are, and knowing your human design, knowing how you can rest, knowing how you communicate, and just changing the entire balance of your life, right? Balancing your energy and nurturing healthy relationships, having relationships with healthy, like-minded people who are on the same kind of time you are, okay? We can't keep hanging out in the hood. We can't keep hanging out with our friends who don't want the best for you or themselves. They just don't. And we got to be real with ourselves and with the people we love if we want to go beyond what we know right now, right? Where you are right now, you are clearly at the right place at the right time, because you have to be thinking a specific kind of way to even be here in this room with us, to be watching this at whatever time you're watching it, right? Whether you're watching it live or in the future, you are going beyond the limits you have created within your mind, okay? And we want to come together and we want to see the changes. We want to see it in our children, in our communities, in our households. We are really using our strengths and giving support where we need it the most. All right. So I want to thank you guys all for being here. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what does holistic wellness really even mean? Because most people have never even heard about holistic wellness. They have no kind of understanding of what it is. And I'm gonna let my beautiful partners just chime in as they like. You don't gotta raise your hand. You could just unmute and we'll show respect to everybody. If you guys have questions, please leave them in the comments. So if anyone wants to go ahead and take it away, we're talking about what does holistic wellness really mean?
Well, I can holistic wellness is mainly focusing on what? The mind, body, and soul, right? The mind, body, and soul. If life is a whole, we cannot focus on one area and neglect the other area. That's something I teach about. I call it the SMPEF model, which is focusing on the spiritual, the mental, the physical, and the finances. Because let's say you have health, but you don't have finances, you will still be stressed out. Let's say you have finances, but your spirituality is messed up. Your soul is still going to be battered. So just focusing on all the aspect, every aspect of life on a daily basis, right? Because a lot of time we want to diet or we want to take a break and do this. It's not about taking those breaks, but it's about living a lifestyle on a day, making it a lifestyle and doing the little things that add up to a bigger, broad thing, right? Taking the little steps every day that gives us the good skin that you want, the good health that you want, the good finances that we want, and just overall a good alignment to be able to enjoy this realm, this physical realm that we are on as beings.
Amen. And it really is about that mind, body, and spirit connection. Go ahead, Joy. Let us know your insight.
Yes, cool. I love what you said about how we are meant to enjoy ourselves in this realm. We're meant to even like cornbread means said in the chat, we're spiritual beings, and that is so true. And in the spiritual being also has a human vessel that we need to take care of, and it has a human vessel and a humanness that we need to honor while we're here. And how do you do that if you're stressed out in one area because one area you're putting too much focus on? So the whole thing about holistic wellness for me too is not compartmentalizing anymore. You know, thinking that the issue that I might be experiencing on a physical level could be discomfort or pain, for example, mistakenly believing that has nothing to do with my emotions or my thoughts, because it absolutely does. What do Risha say? Anything happening to you physically has already been happening to you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. We already know. Come on, Surviving Vegan. So for me, holistic wellness is just the reminder that it all flows together. And if one is not functioning at the optimal rate, then the whole system needs to have a checkup.
That part. It really does mean the whole being, right? Go ahead, Bree.
Yes, and you also want to take it steps at a time. Nothing is a rush here. We all support each other one by one, especially when you're having a hard time with something in particularly, and you want to get that off your back and off your chest. Not as soon as possible, but you absolutely have to go through the journey to get through it. So we are always going to be here to support you no matter what the cause, no matter the situation. You have to be committed to wanting to change your lifestyle to be able to be a brighter soul for the higher power. And you also want to be able to, align yourself with the people who want to support you, because that's important too. It doesn't matter if it's one person or 10,000 of us, we all are one, God is the most high, but we are God ourselves too. So just be able to understand that and know that you are special, no matter what talent you have, no matter what background you come from, because human species, we are all the same. We are all built the same. We all have the same organs. We all have the same. We just have different skin color. I mean, that's about it. And hair. That's why I love to do hair. But just because I love to feel it and stuff like that. But that's another topic. But like, again, just be here for yourself mostly. Like, we are all one, but you want to be able to support yourself first, no matter the cost. So we are very happy to have you again, and we are looking forward to have you. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you so much for sharing that, Bree. And each of our partners have touched on a very important idea, right? Number one, you are an extension, an expression of the Most High, of love, of pure love and light, of God, right? And when you fully embody that, when you fully understand that concept, because it can be a lot to take in, it can be crazy to really understand that. But when you just let go of the need for control, let go of the fear, let go of the lack, you feel that power all around you. And we really want to return to who we are, right? That's why this is called Rooted in Truth, because there's truth in everything that we are sharing. And we all understand that if you want to grow beyond everything you have created so far, you have to nurture who you are. You have to nurture where you have come from, right? And we also have touched on the importance of community. Now, I would love for each of you ladies to share your experience on how being surrounded by like minded people has really transformed your wellness journey. And I'll let each of you go one by one. So, whoever wants to start, go ahead.
I'll go first. So being aligned with people that are in the same, I guess you could say, interests, you start to pick up little habits that they do. You know, you start to see what's around them. You get to smell what they smell. You get to taste what they taste. Because honestly, we kind of force you to try what we want to eat because we want to, be a family forever. So we are just wanting to just change the universe and this planet Earth because God made things here for us on purpose. It is here for us to consume to stay alive and be healthy. So why not try a different change? I mean, it's better, it lasts longer, it's healthier, it keeps you motivated, energized to even just do the little things. And sleeping is important too. You want to get your rest, cherish everything that you want for yourself, and just keep going strong. And you see things that we never seen before on this side, and we get more intrigued to know what else is out there, because the world is for us to see, not to just stay stagnant in one place and just be okay with just what we're doing and where we're at. We are made for change. We are made to do whatever comes to our mind, and we want to establish that for you guys. So we're gonna be taking trips. We're gonna be flying jet skis. We're gonna be on yachts. We're gonna do everything that the Lord wants us to do. So come on over, and we love you.
Amen. And I love how she brought up, if there's people you're hanging out with, you're going to end up picking up their habits, right? You're going to end up doing the same little things they're doing because that's what's in your atmosphere. So it's super powerful to change who you're around, right? So I'm going to bring on our next partner to share how community has impacted their life, and being around like-minded people has really transformed their journey of wellness.
Thank you, sis. For me, y'all, it's just really about being around the aligned people. It's not about right or wrong, but it's more about just alignment, because the frequency that you entertain is the frequency that you're going to rock with. That's what you're going to be on. And so I grew up in an environment that it wasn't that they didn't want to be healthy, but they just didn't prioritize holistic wellness and health as a staple in life. Everybody would take a break and go on a diet or go on a health kick or do some exercise, especially when it's New Year's, right? But it wasn't something that was sustainable as a lifestyle. Both of my parents transitioned from this realm with cancer, and I am determined to break that in terms of a thing that runs in the family. It may have run in my family till they ran into me, okay? And being connected with like-minded people who are in the same frequency, to be able to do this and to show me that I can also do it as well. It's just a different level of encouragement, a different level of support. It's definitely divine support. And as this old habits die hard. I've been saying that it's not even old habits that die hard, but it's old frequencies are so strong. So when you are intentional about changing your life, it's important to have a community surrounding you who is on that same frequency, who also wants the same goals and wants the best for you. So that's really what the importance of being held in community has been for me. Thank you. I appreciate you, sis. Thanks, Nicole.
Yes, thank you so much. So we definitely support each other, that part, right? It definitely hurts to have a family member that's ill and you feel like you have no control. You feel like you have no kind of power, because that's not you, it's someone else, but it's someone you love and it's someone that you wish you could help. But Planned Parenthood is really designed to be able to provide the resources and the tools to better cope with these circumstances, right? Being around people who can have the knowledge to really ease the pain, right? And in some cases, even completely eliminate it. So yeah, we just hit 444. All right, we're gonna let Aku share her experience with how community has transformed her holistic wellness journey.
Energy flows where attention goes, right? So for me, when I started the journey, I wish I had y'all, okay? But I'm glad and thankful that I do have you guys now. But when I started the journey, it felt like I was alone, right? Because when you start this journey, when you start breaking the curses within the family, people around you are going to start looking at you like you crazy, right? Because they're not used to your new ways of living. So the community that I have found through you guys for surviving vegan has really, really helped me out. Just being around people who understand, and understand what, like, we speak the same language, right? Just like we speak in English right now. I don't have to like really, really dive into deep stuff for you guys to get me. So just having a community where you are supported, nobody is like judging you. The people are actually uplifting you. It's imperative on this journey. And also, Bree said something earlier that caught my attention is what, don't think you are gonna break thousand years of generational curses within a week or within a day, right? It's a journey, it's not a destination. Have patience on yourself. Know that it's a journey. If you need people to uplift you, that's what we're here for. That's what this community was created for. Because we all felt the loneliness of the journey, and we don't want if anyone who's new, especially to the journey, to feel how we felt in the beginning. And that's why we are so proud of this tribe, that we can be the space for people to come in, be themselves, grow with themselves. Because 5 years, yeah, it's been almost 6 years now. I teach about the chakras now. I teach about holistic living now. I teach about poison in the food, all that stuff. 5, 6 years ago, I was clueless, right? So we get that, yeah, someone may be just starting the journey and they will get to where they need to be. Who are we to judge? We are here to support. But the community has been such a great impact on my journey, and I'm so grateful for you guys.
We are grateful for you. We are grateful for you and every single one of our partners. So unfortunately, some of our partners could not be here live with us. But if you want to know a little bit more about their story, you should definitely give us a follow on all of our social media accounts. You can find us at Plant Parenthood. You can find us at Conscious Plant Parenthood on YouTube and Intentions of Light. That's where we have most of our Plant Parenthood specific content, right? Now, moving forward, we're going to be launching the membership, and we're going to go over what the membership consists of in just a few moments. But I also wanted to explain why I invited these women to be partners. If you guys have been watching so far, you're probably well aware why I chose them. They are smart. They are powerful. They are sticking to their decisions to make themselves healthier and change the world through their actions, right? They're not just talking a talk, they're walking in that talk. They are living exactly what they're preaching. And they know that it comes with the struggles. They know that it's not easy. They know that everything they've been through is preparing them to be stronger and better in the future, not just for themselves, but to share it with people like you who are ready to take on that mission of becoming a better person for themselves and for their community, for their families, okay? They are understanding that what they are experiencing is gonna help someone in the future. They've spoken about cancer. They've spoken about detoxing. They've spoken about death in the family. They've spoken about having pain within themselves and transforming that to this beautiful life of helping other people. And don't get me wrong, the first person you need to help is yourself. And just by helping yourself, you really do help everyone else, right? So I also want to give a shout out to Angela. She said, it may run in the family until it ran into me, right? That story that Joy shared about her family not being the healthiest. Honestly, I come from a very similar background. Growing up in New York City, if you grew up here, you already know. I don't even need to get into it. You just know the vibe here. You know the chaos that goes on. And I wanted to be healthy. I don't want to freaking have stomach cancer when I'm in my 50s. I don't want to have diabetes in my 30s. I don't want to be obese when I'm 16, okay? I didn't want none of those things for myself. And time again, I was shown exactly what I didn't want. And it helped me get clear on what I do want for myself. And therefore, I created with my words and I took action on what I was saying. And we just truly want to model the importance of going after what you want because nobody else is going to do it for you. This is work that starts from within. And when you do the work, you see how amazing, how powerful, and how impactful you can be. All right. So I want to thank all of my partners for being here. And if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you guys have any other things you want to mention, just please go ahead, unmute yourself and add in.
Yeah, I want to add that focus on your journey, right? And know that your journey is only your journey. It's not your mother's journey. It's not your father's journey. It's not your brother or your sister's journey. It's your journey alone. And the reason why I say that is I gave you guys why I started the journey. It was because of my mother's lump, right? My mother is back into eating meat, okay? She's back, unfortunately. But I held on to this journey, right? I hold on to it so wholeheartedly. And she knows what it does, right? She knows what it did for her and she knows what it does. But she fell off and I'm still going because I get that my journey is only unique to me. So as you embark on the journey, embody that and know that it's only unique to you. And I have a vegan baby here crying. So yeah, focus on your journey. It's only yours.
Thank you, Aku. And Planned Parenthood, it really is about being a parent. Even if you don't want to be a parent, you're still raising yourself. You're still raising up your community. You guys really should take advantage of what we have to offer. And you clearly are if you're here watching, right? Anyone else want to add before we head out and we go over the membership?
I can say a few words. So I want to be very, very honest with everyone here that everyone, and especially me, that I'm still on the journey myself. So I don't want anybody to feel alone that we are perfect already, vegan ladies. So, some things I have some habits about doing, like I'll go get a piece of candy, but then it's like, oh, there are healthier candies out here. Let me go research to see what I can have like that, And also, I'm Native American, Cherokee born, raised, blood wise. So we like to use the pipe and smoke tobacco. Like I do that sometimes. But then, of course, I want to research what healthy herbs I can inhale. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think that we're already perfect. I'm on this journey with you. I might just be a little bit further, but sometimes I have a little itch and scratch that I want to, piece of shrimp. Okay. But I know I have to clean myself for the next month. You know what I'm saying? So things gradually grow. So no one here is perfect.
That's powerful. That's really powerful. You want to what? You want to be healthier, but don't also forget the human side of you, right? Because at the end of the day, we are against spiritual beings on a physical realm. So don't forget that human side. That yes, you will have human urge, but make sure, like Bree said, make sure you are going detoxing. That's why we do detoxes, right? Those monthly detoxes are for those reasons, because even when it comes to eating, right, it's not just the animal, it's processed food, it's the chocolate. Okay, I love me some chocolate. It's the pastas, it's all that stuff. And that's why we have detoxes. And I do 7 days a month detox every month. That's because what I know sometimes I indulge in bad stuff. So again, we're not perfect, and trust me, we're not. We're also on a journey. Life is a journey, y'all. It's not a destination. It's a journey. And one thing I wanted to add, then I will be quiet, is generational curses, right? When we talk about generational diseases, diseases are not passed down to us. The habits that create the diseases are passed on to us, right? So look at diseases when it comes to health. Look at diseases when it comes to mental issues. Look at diseases when it comes to finances and so on, and environmental, right? And say, what is my family doing that's destroying my family that I want to break, right? That's why we say generational curses breakers, and break those curses so you can what, create a healthier family.
Yes, yes. I'm so full of joy right now, no pun intended, because y'all are really talking that talk, and it's so empowering because y'all are so right. And I'm so glad that we're having this conversation, because sometimes it could be that the word that's coming through is intimidating. I don't know if that's the correct term right now, but sometimes it could feel intimidating to come into a holistic wellness space where people you might feel like they have it all together, but we are getting it together. We're always getting it together. I like to chief with the best of them, so I totally understand the process of knowing what you're doing, being connected to yourself, going back and doing your own research, detoxing, okay? And just recommit every single day, y'all. It's just about recommitting to yourself and coming back home to yourself and just making that recommitment, setting that intention. Sometimes we might fall off, we get back up and we keep that going. And guess what? We are held in community. All right.
Thank you. Thank you again to my lovely partners for being here. And shout out to Carmen and Veronica. They couldn't be here live, but they are some amazing women who can bring you the parent perspective. Aku is also a mother, but they have experience along with Aku really raising their children to be what we talk about, right? More in spirit with themselves, being in alignment, being more balanced, and thinking correctly, right? Even detoxing your baby is very possible, right? So I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with our membership process. I'm going to send them backstage and I'll make sure they can say bye before we end. But I really just want to show you guys the benefits of being a member. And we have a really extensive free membership option. So our free membership is called the Seedling membership. And if this is a little small, don't worry. You could just leave a comment below and we will email this to you so you can see it up close and personal. On the top here, we have the private Facebook group. So we have a Facebook group that's strictly dedicated to Planned Parenthood. And if you guys have questions, if you want to just share about your own experiences going through a holistic journey, or if you want to learn from each other, we're constantly dropping the best documentaries to watch, holistic wellness remedies, recipes. Bree loves to talk about her herbs and her snacks that are healthy. And we also do encourage everyone to join regular challenges. For example, Aku mentioned she does her monthly detoxes for an entire week. And also any other events that we have going on. That's going to be your hub there, the private Facebook group. We also have a chat, which is the second row, where you can get a little bit more intimate with your community members. We also have member masterminds. So every single month, we definitely get together on the 13th of the month. So you can mark your calendar off right now. February 13th, our beautiful partner Joy is going to be doing a self-love mastermind. And this is when we just get together and do kind of what we're doing right now, right? We talk about what we have experienced personally that could help someone else. We talk about ideas that we have. We talk about how we can grow within this community and within ourselves. And we learn from each other, which is the most important part. We come with 2 ears and 1 mouth, and we use them proportionately, right? We listen more than we speak, and we ask questions to further understand what we are learning. On top of that, we have a mastermind book club. So every single month or other month, we change the books we read, because readers are always leader, and you keep your mind exercised, you keep your soul nourished, and reading does change your thinking. As we started this live with saying, your thoughts have brought you here. What you think about on a consistent basis is what creates your reality. And the fact that you are here shows that you've been on the right path when it comes to your thinking. Next, we have the Thrive Report, which is an email list. We just send you tips and tricks you can use every month. And best of all, the Plant Parenthood portal, which is rolling out very soon, is going to be a part of our final launch. And this is all just the free membership, guys. So you don't even have to pay anything to benefit from all these amazing things we've mentioned so far. Now, when it comes to being a paid member, we have the Sprout and Garden memberships, as well as the Sunshine memberships. As you can see, they have the most benefits. The first benefit you get by being a paid member is you get early event access. Because guess what? Sometimes there's not room for everybody. Not everybody is going to make it through the cracks, okay? Not everybody is going to make it through the door. There's only one door that's open, and if you take your time dilly-dallying, if you do not get in and take your initiative, then you miss out, right? So we do amazing things like cooking, we do meetings, we're gonna do some amazing events together that involve dancing with a coup, doing detoxes, we're even planning a retreat, okay, y'all? So we're gonna get time to really connect with one another, really grow within our community, and find people that want to level up with us, okay? So you get early event access, you get discounted rates just by being a member, just by wanting to be a part of the mission, right? And then, of course, you get product and service discounts. That's just like another extra perk, because some of our members and partners, they actually give amazing products and services. For example, Joy does human design. She does a full reading. Brianna does hair. Aku does detoxes. She's given us books that she's created. And there's so much you can learn from these women, and you can do it at a reduced price, but still get the full benefit, right? Now, the last two is a complimentary wellness session. So whether you want to talk with me or you want to talk with one of our other amazing partners, you can definitely have a time to meet with them one-on-one, ask questions, talk about any personal issues you may be dealing with, and you guys will have absolutely free wellness sessions just by becoming a Garden or Sunshine member. But if you are not a Garden and Sunshine member and you still want to meet with us one-on-one, it's just a small fee that you pay in order to access that service. And last but not least, we have an affiliate program, because who doesn't like making money? All right, when you give, the world gives back to you. And inviting people to become a part of Plant Parenthood is a form of giving. If you have that friend that you know that they're always struggling to try and be healthy, or they want to change their lifestyle and they just don't have the right support or community around them, you can offer them an invitation to Plant Parenthood. And they don't even have to pay to sign up. But guess what? If they do pay, you get a little thank you for inviting them. So if you guys like some of these perks, if you guys want to know more about Plant Parenthood membership, please leave a comment below. Comment rooted. Okay, and that way we will share with you the link to sign up. And I do have to be honest, guys, we are only offering 70% off of the membership for the next day, the next 24 hours from the moment of this live stream. We are offering 70% off the membership. The membership, we have two different options. We have monthly or we have annually, right? And it's really, really, really affordable for anybody. Okay, if you're someone who just wants to try it out, go for the free membership. It really doesn't hurt. But if you want to go that extra mile and get a little bit more benefits, then go ahead and dive all the way in. I highly encourage you to take full advantage, because after this 24 hours is up, the price is going to go to our new member price, and you guys will not be able to get that 70% off. You'll get at least 30% off, but it's not going to be 70%. So before we head off, we're going to bring up our partners to add their closing statements, to thank you guys all for being here. And if you want to get more information on our Planned Parenthood membership plans, definitely leave us a comment. Even if you're watching this as a recording, just let us know in the comments. And also a huge shout out to our founding members. We have a total of 6 members so far, and they're getting a super special gift just by being the first ones to take initiative and actually trust in the process and the journey. Oh, look at that beautiful baby that Aku got right there. Shout out to Lisa, Bere, Dominique, Sarah, and Leslie, our seedling members. They took advantage of the free membership. They're going to get a very special prize for joining right away. And of course, our Sprout member, Susan. She went ahead and took a leap of faith, and she became a member at just $25 a year for the next 3 years, and she's gonna get so much benefit and a super special prize. So if you guys want to join them, just comment rooted below. All right, y'all. Anybody want to give a closing remark before we head off?
Yes. I just want to say this community is so official when it comes to wanting to be able to align yourself with your body and spirit. Who doesn't want to feel like magic? Just saying. Once you finally cleanse and detox your body and reorganize your thinking habits and wanted to establish new accomplishments for yourself, you'll get to really feel deeply, truly inside of who you really are as one. And I feel as though that is just the most amazing, magical thing that you would want to have for yourself, because you can fly literally. When you go outside, you'll see everything much clearer. The colors is brighter. The sun shines. You can stare at the sun as long as you want without being all toxified inside. Like, that is the most gorgeous thing that you can ever feel for your heart. And I would say you need to be a part of this community, because we will show you the way. We will show you how to be the person that you always dreamed of being in your dreams, to come alive and do it every day for the sake of just wanting to be here on earth. So thank you again, Alyssa, for having me. I am very excited to be a part of this community. Our members are going to feel so welcome here, because that's all we do is love. Me especially. I love to hug. I love to have conversations. I'm more of a in-person person. Like, this camera thing, I just really want to hug everybody physically and get to know each other personally, because like I said, I do a lot of healing with my hands. That's why I was aligned to doing Reiki, because Reiki just releases all of the tension physically through the energetically hands, and that's a powerful thing itself. You know, you could create your own energy by rubbing your hands together. So come on, everybody learn these techniques. You know, we get it together. So thank you, Ashe, peace and abundance.
Thank you, Bree. I love you so much. And don't worry, as I said, we're going to be having our retreat soon. So you want to go ahead and jump on that membership, because our founding members, they may get a special surprise. And I ain't gonna let you know what it is. Like, you just got to trust the process here.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to my beautiful sisters, the lovely partners of Planned Parenthood. Y'all are amazing. This has just been such an empowering experience, the journey to get here, and how we know we're going to continue. We may not always know how things are going to unfold, but being here together and just committing to doing the work That's what matters, and that's where the power lies. So I'm very excited. I'm so grateful to everyone who came to the launch parties this evening, everyone who's watching the replay. Thank y'all so much. The journey is yours and ours to share together in community, and I'm just so honored to be with you. Thank you so much.
Man, I'm so grateful. When I started this journey, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what was going on in my life, but it prepared me for this moment right here. The moments that, we get together, we talk about elevation, we talk about breaking the curses within our family, and also being the guide, right, to other people. This is the moment that thrive my soul, y'all. This is the moment that is like lights up the fire in my soul, because it's not on everyday day-to-day basis that we find people that we can have these conversations with. So I'm just grateful, and I mean, we know the vision that we have here. We know the vision. So if you want to be part of the vision, come join us. Just like Bree, I love in person. I'm grateful for online, but I prefer in person if I had to choose. So we definitely, as Goddess said, Alisa said, we have retreats coming. We have amazing stuff cooking, y'all. You want to come eat, all right? You want to come eat, because we in this kitchen cooking, and it's burning up in here. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we will see y'all soon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you to my amazing partners. Everybody say goodbye and thank you. Show them some love in the chat for being here. I'm going to just say one last final thing, and that is, if you are hesitating for what's the worst thing that can happen? Start to think about what's the best thing that can happen. What will happen if I align myself with people who want the best for me? What could happen if I align myself with people who know and have experience on how to heal the body, heal the mind, change their life for the better? What's the best thing that can happen if I start to associate myself with people who care about the rest of the world, who want to make a difference, not just internally, not just within their community, but generationally, right? For the children in the future. Because at the end of the day, 100 years from now, we probably won't be here. But 100 years from now, they will feel the impact of every single choice we make in this lifetime. The same way we're still dealing with all the problems that happened in the past, we can shift that atmosphere right now by coming together and doing the work within. So are you going to be the person who's going to let your circumstances control you, who's going to make excuses on why you can't do it right now, why this doesn't work, why that doesn't work, or are you going to reclaim your power? Are you going to take initiative? Are you going to take action? And are you going to change your life? Are you going to do the hard work because you know it goes beyond yourself? I think that's the best decision you can make, honestly. So if you're watching this live, you can always leave a comment wherever you're watching from. We'll still see it. We'll reach out to you. And you can also send us an email, right? If you want to send us an email so that way you can get more information, you can send us an email to consciousplantparenthood@gmail.com. That way we can give you all the info on how to join, and you will be able to get the full benefits of being a member. And if you're watching the replay and you want to become a member, you can still comment rooted as well. And we'll still send you the information. Depending on where you're watching, you probably won't get the same benefits that we're offering, but it's still available to you. Our community is open to anybody who's willing to learn, anybody who's willing to take that next step. So don't be afraid to go ahead and go for it. You are making the best decision of your life when you invest in yourself and commit to your health. My name is Alyssa Luce, and thank you so much for being here at our Plant Parenthood launch party. Nurture the roots and grow the future.